If you're looking for super hydrated, plump, and dewy skin, then hyaluronic acid quite possibly could be your best friend. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm doing a series on skincare ingredients. So it's taking a look at all of those buzzwords and all of those terms that are on the front of your packs or in the advertising. All of these things that we know are good for our skin, we just don't know exactly why. So for each video, I'm going to pick one molecule, compound, whatever it might be, and take a little deeper look into it, where it comes from, why we use it, whose skin it's good for, and how do you enter it into your skincare routine. So last week I took a look at retinoids, which is my absolute favorite. It is vitamin A, also known as retin A and retinol, and is the gold standard in anti-aging ingredients. I'll put a link to that right here, so if you want to go and have a look, check it out. But today we're going to talk about hyaluronic acid. It is hyaluronic acid. Yes, it is a mouthful. It took me months and months to be able to say that without thinking out every syllable first. But it is a wonderful ingredient that is found naturally in our bodies. It's actually a carbohydrate, it's a sugar, and its sole purpose is to attract and retain moisture and then deliver it to the parts of the body that need it. It's like a moisture magnet. So parts of our bodies, like our eyes and our joints, they require lubrication in order to function properly. And hyaluronic acid is how it gets there. And it plays a very pivotal role in our skin health. And it's what keeps our skin cells looking nice and plump. Now, like all the other good things that naturally occur in our body, they start to go like this over time. It's all beautiful up until our 20s, like collagen and elastin, and it starts to go south, and we need to find other ways to replenish it and to help retain what we've got. It's why babies are so darn fabulous. Their skin is just plump and it's just dewy and it's so fabulous. It's because of all that hyaluronic acid. So hyaluronic acid, also referred to as HA, because it's not as much of a mouthful, is known as a humectant. Now what that means is it's taking in moisture from the air and it's trapping it in our skin. So that's what makes our skin so plump and dewy. And when that starts to go, it's why we become sort of dehydrated and we get wrinkly and we get dull. It's because we're lacking that moisture. Okay, interesting fact, fascinating actually. It can hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water. So what that means is 1 gram of hyaluronic acid can hold up to 6 liters of water. It's like a sponge. It just sucks it up. It really is amazing. So what does that mean for our skincare? So we are not taking hyaluronic acid out of our bodies and they're able to put it into one of these little jars. It actually doesn't work that way. For one, hyaluronic acid in itself, the molecule is really big and it's too big to actually penetrate the skin. So what they've done is chemically modified it in order to fit it into a little bottle. Now, the HA that's closest to what's in our body is what is used as injectables. Now, it's a synthetic form, but it's closest in makeup to it when they actually inject it into your face in order to deliver the plumpness, like Juvederm. I'm not talking about that today. Don't really have any interest in that kind of stuff. I just want the stuff that I can put topically on my face. But there are sort of 2 categories or 2 different product types that are in the HA category. Now, they will say on the front hyaluronic acid, but it's really not. You kind of have to turn it around and look to see what the ingredients are. And there are 2 main ones you'll find in most skincare products. Okay, the first is hydrolyzed HA. And that's a really large molecule. So what I was saying earlier is it actually won't penetrate the skin, but it's designed to sit on the skin. But it's still going to deliver a huge amount of benefits because it's attracting all that water and it's holding it in. So that's one of the sort of main ones you would find in your ingredients. And the second one is called sodium hyaluronate. Now that's actually extracting the salt from the HA molecule. But the beauty of that is that it creates a smaller molecule so that it can go deeper into the skin. So where the first option is just sitting on top and it's sucking in all the moisture, the second version is actually digging further. It's delivering it into your skin so that hydration can go at different levels. I tend to use the sodium hyaluronate myself, but both of them will deliver great results. So I absolutely love HA, and I have it in my routine and I use it every day. But there are things to note about it. All is not rosy all of the time. Not all HAs are created equal. So one of the things that I would look out for is a multi-molecular HA. So what that means, as I was just talking about, is that it isn't all big molecules that sit on the surface of your skin. You can get some that have 3 levels and some that even have 5. So what that means is they're actually sitting at different spots within your skin to deliver that hydration. So when they're bringing in all that moisture, some are sitting on top and protecting it there, and it's going deeper and deeper down. So the key, I would think, and I would recommend, is to use a triple hyaluronic acid, or even higher if you can get your hands on it, okay? But it is important to look into it and to research and to really read what each of these products offer, just to make sure you're getting what your skin requires. The second thing is the environment that you live in. Its job is to suck moisture out of the air, but if there isn't any there, then it's actually going to take it out of your skin. And so if you live in really hot desert climates, you have to find other ways to make sure that you're delivering that moisture, because if it's not out here and they're not taking it from the environment, it's going to start taking it from inside your body, and it's actually going to start to make your skin drier. So one of the things I would suggest for that, and we have a fair amount of humidity here. We get a lot of rain, that's a good start. I am a serial mister. I have particularly dehydrated skin anyway. It's pretty normal, but it is dehydrated to the point that it's starting to suck the moisture out of my makeup. So by lunchtime, my makeup's generally gone. So this is my best friend. This particular one is from La Roche-Posay. It's Toleraine Ultra 8, and it's a glycerin. And I spritz this puppy. I'm not joking. People laugh at me all the time. I do this 20 times a day. They're in my purse. They're in my dressing room here. They're at my desk at work. This constantly blasts moisture into my skin so that I'm helping that HA work. So if you find you use hyaluronic acid and you're getting dry, that might be one of the things you need to look out for. Okay, third thing. Okay, the third thing to note is you need a moisturizer. You need something to lock all of this in, and ideally it would be water-based, because HA is looking for water in order to pull it in and deliver it to the skin. So you need something that you can put on top of it, that it can interact with it and it can take from it and pull from it. If you don't put that on, it's going to look for the moisture somewhere, and if it's not on your skin and if it's not on the environment, it's going to start looking for it deep down, and that's just going to do more damage than good. Okay? And the last thing I'm going to say, that I say each and every time with every single skincare product we're using, is wear SPF. Wear a minimum of SPF every single day, because like all of probably the active ingredients you're putting on your skin, it's leaving you more susceptible, and it's probably the best thing you can do for anti-aging anyway, is just keep the sun out, keep all that stuff away from you. Okay, now some of the products that I'm using at the moment that I really like, this one is by Hada Labo. I unfortunately accidentally erased the whole the packaging on it, but I'll put the little thingy here. This is, I think, 5 levels of molecular HA within it, so this is delivering this stuff all over the place. It's kind of thicker than a lot, which I prefer. Some of them are quite watery. I like the slightly thicker version. It's really nice. It's quite hydrating. I tend to use this one in the evening. It's good stuff. It's not expensive. It costs less than 20 pounds for a whole whopper of it, so that'll last you a long time. Another good product is by Pestle and Mortar. They are an Irish brand, and they have beautiful products. And there's their HA, I think, is a 3-level molecular, and I believe it's about 98% natural. It's just gorgeous. It's soothing. It's beautiful. You can't go wrong. One that I'm using now so far that's probably my favorite is by Somerville. This is a wacky one. You have to shake it up first, and it comes out kind of like a foam because they mix it with oxygen. It's wild. Check this out. You put this on like this, and you just kind of rub it in. It is so nice, and I absolutely love it. I don't want the price tag. It's about 90 bucks. So I haven't purchased another one yet, but we'll see. It is lovely. It is gorgeous. It is super hydrating. It's just phenomenal. I can't say enough good things about it. But the one that I'm going to try next is by Elizabeth Arden. It will be my next purchase. I love their Ceramide capsules. I've used them for years and years and years, and they just launched this month a ceramide and hyaluronic acid combined capsule. I think I did a little tap dance when I saw that come across the computer. So I will be buying that next and quite possibly reporting back. There are loads of really good hyaluronic products out there, and they really do add something great for aging skin in particular. I would take a look at it if you haven't tried it before, if you're looking for that dewiness, and who isn't, particularly at this age. You can't go wrong, so give it a try. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you will subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and also hit the notification bell so that you know when new videos come online. And if you have any particular ingredients you'd like to hear more about, do me a favor and put that down in the comments below. I'll also put a link down there for the retinoid video that I did last week. So thank you so much for joining, and I will see you next week. Thanks. Hyaluronate. That's going to be a cut, right?